And I am delighted to be here today. I'm going to tell you this, I thought I knew who I was going to vote for walking in, but I no longer know, because we have an amazing group of panelists here this morning, and I'm already inspired. I'm proud to say that I've served for the past 12 years as superintendent of Grays Lake Community High School District 127. I will be retiring at the end of this year. I call this my senior year. And as I looked into retirement from a career I loved in public education, I wanted to find ways to serve. For me personally, I look in 3 different areas. Civic, I feel we all have a civic responsibility to make our world, our country, our government, our schools, our public entities better. And that's why I'm here today. I feel the same about faith-based institutions and our community overall. So when this position presented itself, I was only too happy to explore it, and I'm thrilled to be a candidate here today. I love the College of Lake County. I've been a resident of Grays Lake for the past 16 years. And I've had an opportunity firsthand, professionally and personally, to see how CLC has grown, to see the partnerships with our local area high schools, and the breadth and the depth that it brings to our residents in Lake County. And my goal, should I be fortunate enough to be elected onto the board, would be to continue to support and serve this institution, while also looking for ways to improve it in a fiscally responsible way. Thank you. Of course, there's, as our candidate mentioned, funding constraints we'd have to consider, but I need to learn a little bit more about each of the goals and visions for the individual unique campuses, and what the enrollment has been, or their specialty areas assigned to each of the individual campuses. All 3 site locations are part of the CLC family, and of course we want to support them in a way that works for our students, our residents, and our taxpayers. I think first of all, it is important to have a diverse staff and a diverse board to the extent possible, so I applaud CLC for continuing to pursue diverse candidates, and I encourage you to continue to do so. Secondly, we need to continue to make CLC a very culturally aware, sensitive, and welcoming institution, and there's a variety of ways to do that. One of the things we've done through the High School Alliance that we have created with CLC over the past 4 years has been taking a look at an issue that was brought up earlier, the remedial education piece, and looking at hard data, taking a look at disaggregating data, looking at all student subgroups. Is there a different sort of student that presents from a different socioeconomic background? What does that mean? What strengths and weaknesses do these students bring to the table? How can we support them in a unique way that makes sure we have equity between and amongst all of our students? And that you achieve that by having open conversation and a diversity of resources that is really focused on individual student needs. Part of my world is in the university aspect. I've taught at the college level. I will continue to do so in terms of superintendent prep programs and graduate school programs. It's something that makes my heart sing. I think CLC is unique in that we serve post-high school grads, we serve adult learners, and we serve students who are moving on to their 4-year degree. That's a natural to create deeper partnerships with the University Center. Of the multiple universities that are associated with the University Center, we need to take a look at those that have the 4-year agreement with CLC. Those that don't, we need to expand it. But definitely continue to expand the partnership and conversation with universities associated with the University Center, so that we've got a smoother pipeline between our students. And there's also, I think, avenues for collective lobbying. I was in Springfield for 4 days last week. It's something I do quite a bit of as a high school superintendent, lobbying for funds, lobbying for improved programs for high school kids. There's a lot of room to do the same for the community college population, and think how much more powerful we would be if we combine that with the University Center. And I think there's the 15 different universities associated with them right now. There's a lot of power in coming together for lobbying. In my role as high school superintendent, I've been closely associated with CLC. As I mentioned a couple of questions ago, we started the High School Alliance, gosh, about 4 years ago, maybe longer now, out of shared concerns around how we can better serve the high school population. I've been a founding member of that group and proud to say we've continued to expand dual credit options for kids. Also in my role as a board of control member for the high school technology campus, also, sharing this space. We currently offer 22 dual credit programs associated closely with the College of Lake County. I've been a part of that partnership and expanding it. We have plans to have a couple of more courses underway in the near future. I have attended some fundraising events. I didn't even think of that in terms of contribution, but there is that. That's due in part as well to my residential status right next door. I've been able to co-sponsor. Probably no one here has heard of this event, the annual 5K Zombie Run. That was us right here at CLC in partnership, which was super cool. A fundraiser for the Oasis Youth Center here in Grays Lake. That was done in partnership with the College of Lake County and a host of other events as well. We certainly do shared space and shared agreements as a school district, but also in my role in Lake County Superintendents, we've done some activities here. We've hosted some staff development and professional development activities where we've shared College of Lake County teaching staff with our teaching staff at a variety of high schools to have deeper integration and articulation. We've shared speakers, and we have some more shared services on the books for the next couple of years. Well, certainly one of the biggest challenges is financial. Many candidates have touched on that today. CLC has approximately this year $102 million budget. My stats serve me in my head. There's about a 20% cut in funds from the state of Illinois this year, yet you did not see a commensurate 20% cut in programming here at CLC. That tells me that your staff, administration, and board are working together very closely to engage in cost containment in order to serve the student population well without having to reduce programming. That can't go on forever. It can't at our local high schools, and it certainly can't at the College of Lake County. So the next piece is really having a voice in Springfield, having a voice in Washington, being creative and creating community partnerships, working with some of our businesses here in Lake County. Lake County itself is one of the greatest assets, in my opinion, for CLC because Lake County is committed to education at all levels. Lake County already embraces the College of Lake County. We've mentioned the CLC Promise. You probably are familiar with the Lake County Promise, which is a group of engaged citizens, business partners, educators, politicians coming together to assure that Lake County remains strong and vibrant in the future. I mention that because it's a good example of people working together to strengthen local schools. That sort of model is what we need to engage in a little bit more deeply as we move forward for Lake County. So lobbying at the state level, lobbying at the federal level, continuing on cost containment, but also creatively engaging in partnerships with local businesses to expand our programming. I think working with the administration and the executive directors, Dr. Weber and others, is one of the key priorities of the board, period. The board hires the executive director, the college president, the board works with them, helps them keep accountable, helps them reach their vision. And a big part of that accountability and vision is working with underserved individuals in Lake County. One of the great benefits of CLC is to be able to offer a wonderful level playing field to the underserved individuals of Lake County, and I think that is a big part of the vision currently of the administration. And as a board member, I would ask some of the tough questions and find out what kind of metrics are we using. How do we know that we're serving individuals in Lake County? Show me the numbers. I'd like to see how people are progressing. I'd like to see the financial commitment that we have. The first and foremost, how are our actual students doing? Both by self-reporting, are they content with the services that they've had so far? Are they getting jobs as a result of that? And how are they doing in programming overall? So I think working together directly with the leadership and also staying on top of those key questions and monitoring is a big part of the board's job. I love the College of Lake County, and I want to do what I can to support it. I do have one passion that I was not able to accomplish as a high school superintendent, at least not yet, maybe by June, and that is I would like to see us create a program that allows any high school student in the state of Illinois to achieve and earn an associate's degree, and I would like to try that out here at CLC to create a program where high school kids could earn an associate's degree by the time they graduate high school if they want to. I would love to see that done.